All right, so here we go. The UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier not done yet. You got 8 UFC belts at home. You've won a title in every promotion in which you've competed, but the hunger still burns.
It's just a competitive drive. The ability to want to be the best. It's something that I have lived by my entire life. And to be fighting in the premier organization in mixed martial arts allows for you to take on challenges most cannot even comprehend. This man has long been one of the best competitors in fight sports. Tonight he gets another chance to try and prove he's one of the best.
And Cormier, one of the more affable guys on this roster, but do not let that kindness be mistaken for weakness. This man is an absolute killer and the ultimate competitor once the octagon door closes. Daniel Cormier has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a cornerman. Tonight, though, he is competing, and Hasbullah's in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Khabib is as undefeated as fighter Khabib, but we love getting the opportunity to see Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Hasbullah in his corner.
And if Hasbullah didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov. He is ready to go, so are we, for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Oh, late defense. Ooh, nice ankle pick. Takedown defense holds up. Right now they separate.
Oh, tag. Great combination for the head.
Engage in a single collar tie. Well, no gold shirts on the Hall of Famer DC, but how about the high crotch? Too easy right out of the chute, Chip.
You know, John, that's my favorite technique. I've always done it. And because of the way guys react, they go flying through the air. So come on, boys, continue to make me look good by just doing front flips when I grab your leg.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Slice the meat through, let's go!
he moves into half guard, the guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cormier.
Big ground and pound.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Cormier's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, so a lot of people felt like Daniel Cormier could win a kickboxing match here tonight, but his wrestling is so high level that he goes for the takedown early and is able to get it.
Why, even though you...
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
Protect your face.
Oh, with authority, the body.
He's going to guillotine.
A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
He's got to start throwing now.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Cormier's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Great work here from the bottom fighter. 10 seconds to go in round one.
Huh.
5 minutes in the books.
Stop!
Hey, good run. Now listen, I think we can do better. Start putting your combinations together better. Give me a 3-punch combination to the head. Give me a kick to the back.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this one.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right? Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon and use it as a barrier to get up. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees, he'll take you next to choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up. Trading huge shots. That's guillotine jump.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Oh, nice double leg, yes. Great defense by this fighter.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov.
Great submission defense. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Need some work, guys.
Nice positional control here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
Don't let him run your mouth. Keep on your side.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
10 minutes in the books.
Nice job last round. Let's take a deep breath and relax. All right, this next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your world.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, that ground game on full display in the previous round, and even when you know what's coming, at least with this guy. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Nurmagomedov.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Kicked him out here.
Get your head back. Move your hips.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by DC. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Cormier. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to go ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet. Now he's going full mount. In the half guard.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Under a minute now to go.
Oh.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Half guard for me.
Nicely done. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Final seconds of round 3. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov.
Got you good that time. Those body shots are starting to add up. You can't take too many more of those. What I'm looking for you now is wrestling. If he comes close, you need to drop.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved.
Nurmagomedov's going for a choke here.
He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by DC. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Come on over.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Fight back! Fight back!
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, good defense, yes.
1 minute to go in the round. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Cormier's right back to the full mount here. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
Yep, got to be very careful there. In the half guard.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Listen, start using more of your strikes. Add some knees in there.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and more of those he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by DC.
Oh, right into mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Takes his back now. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here.
Oh, he flattens him on his back now.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Another ground and pound strike lands. full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
Big right hook there by the champ.
2 minutes now to go in this one. Back mount now. Making all these shots count. Khabib's back in full mount.
Oh, nice.
Oh, big shots from the top. One minute to go. Cormier's in half guard.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but and new UFC champion of the world you're looking at.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C.
Well, I'm not sure his cardiovascular base has ever been better. Daniel Cormier, your winner by decision, and made it look easy tonight.
Made it look easy, was able to implement the game plan, fight effectively, get takedowns, and do everything